On today's episode of Jealousy and Competition, if this is your first time stopping by, you're welcome. And if you're returning subscribers, I'm sending you kisses. Thank you so much for coming back to my channel. My name is Idara George, and you might like to check my channel description to know what my channel is all about. It's all about food, lifestyle, navigating my 20s with me, and basically having conversations that need to be had. So on today's episode of Jealousy and Competition, somebody has to say it. Somebody just has to come up with it. What is jealousy? Jealousy could be defined as feeling angry or unhappy because you wish you had something that somebody else has. Yes, it is normal to be jealous. How do I know this? Exodus 20 verse 5 to 6. The Bible says, "You shall not worship any other God besides me, for I, the Lord your God, I am a jealous God." It's okay to be jealous because even God is a jealous God. Jealousy has 3 stages. The first is jealousy, like you're actually feeling unhappy or angry because somebody has something that you wish you had. The second state is envy. That your jealousy has grown. That particular seed, which is the seed of jealousy, it has started germinating, it has grown into envy. Then the third seed is hatred. That your jealousy has turned from envy, it has turned into serious hate, like it's now becoming deep. The fourth stage is witchcraft. Now that is the point where you hear that people poison people, people harm people. Yes, because you don't need to actually dine at night to be considered a witch or a wizard. The mere act of poisoning somebody is witchcraft. It started from where? It started from the seed of jealousy. Jealousy is something that you cannot escape as far as you're a human being on earth. This is because the mind is a very powerful place. Your mind, you see things every day. These are your sense organs, your eyes, your nose, your ears. You hear about people's successes. You see people's successes. You get triggered. You become jealous. How do you deal with this? Offering you the solution to the problem. The first way to handle the situation of jealousy is focusing on your life. That's just the truth. A lot of the times, a lot of you people keep focus on other people's life and other things except yourself. I had this friend that whenever we are in class, she literally will be tapping me. This person is wearing a new shoe. It got to the point that even earrings, this person has never worn this earring before to school. And we are large in number in our class. So for somebody to be observing almost everybody in the class and be tapping you and telling you, this person, I've never seen this person on this earring before, or this necklace, I've never seen this. Personally, I don't notice things like that, except it's really, really outrageous, like maybe it's your dress or your hair. But tiny details like your earrings, like I could see them and notice them, but I wouldn't know if you've worn it before or if you've not worn it before, if it's new or it's not new. Like, I don't think I spend my time trying to see things like that. And then one day I called her attention to it. I'm like, why are you always doing this thing? And she's like, it's because I'm an observant person. And I quite understand when somebody is very observative, but at the same time, I just felt like it was really out of place. So you all should learn to focus on yourself. Put the focus on yourself. Be so busy with your life and with yourself to notice what somebody is doing and what somebody is not doing. What does the Bible say? The Bible says that the idle man is the devil's workshop. So when you're idle because you're not doing anything, you will notice everything. The ones you're not supposed to notice, the one you're supposed to, you sit. Me. Personally, I carry my eyes up. Like if I'm in school, if I enter my department, I'm carrying my eyes up. Like I don't see you. Like I'm not interested like that in what people are doing. Except maybe you're my friend or I just see it on your social media. Like, but I'm so interested in you is It's a no. Like, number 2, normalize praying to God for a clean spirit. A lot of the times when you all kneel down to pray, you all are just all about, God, I need 16.17 billion that He will not give you. Yeah, you're not going to have it. Because you that has some small 500k in your account, if somebody talks one, you will talk 250. God will now give you 16.17 million so that we in this world, we will not breathe. Like, breathing will stop. Sometimes when you kneel down, try and pray to God for a clean spirit, a clean heart. Purify my spirit. I'm not going to give you Bible portions. That's why you're a Christian or whatever. Go Google Bible portion talking about clean spirits. Okay? It should not be a prayer point you pray once in a while. It should be constantly. Number 3, learn to distract yourself from things that you think you will get jealous of. We are in the world, right? Learn to distract yourself. Learn to starve your distractions. So take for instance, there's this person you have on your WhatsApp social media, and this person is consistently posting their partner on their WhatsApp social media, their love life on their WhatsApp social media, and maybe each time you view it, you begin to find yourself feeling awkward. You begin to find yourself feeling unhappy. You begin to find yourself feeling even angry, rage. Normalize starving that distraction by muting their status. I said what I said. If that person is going to make you feel jealous, anything that is going to make you feel jealous, that it will turn into envy, it will turn into hate, you will now be plotting what you're not supposed to plot. Please starve that distraction today. See, anything that is going to distract you, jealousy is deep. You will see something like this, you will not be able to sleep at night. You will not be able to sleep at night because you're thinking about it. So normalize seeing someone's post and passing if it's going to trigger you. Because me personally, all these things don't trigger me. Like, they don't. No matter how I see it, that's really your business. Like, I don't really care. But I realize that some people are really, really sensitive. So that's why I'm coming up with these sticks. Normalize moving past things. Now, competition. Competition is not necessarily bad. What is competition in the first place? Competition can be defined as trying to be more successful or better than someone else who is doing the same thing as you. There is healthy competition, there is unhealthy competition. And I feel like every human being has the senses to know when a competition is getting unhealthy. But there is healthy competition, especially when it's about a race. If you're running a race in an inter-house sport, that competition is healthy. There are so many ways and places where competition is healthy. But competition could get really, really toxic and unhealthy. The only time you're allowed to outdo somebody is if you're looking for a job opportunity. That's when I feel like, okay, outdoing somebody can be not unhealthy. Do you get? But in normal day-to-day life, outdoing people is very exhausting. It's a very exhausting lifestyle. And you will go broke trying to outdo people, especially if you don't have the finances to keep up with it. Because yes, it's money draining. I mean, someone threw a party and then you see the party and then you say, oh, my own next birthday, if I don't throw the party that is higher than the person's party, so you go as far as, borrowing money to throw your own party, and you end up after your party paying debts in silence just because you wanted to outdo the other person. Now that's when that competition is very unhealthy and toxic, because you wake up every day trying to outdo. Don't you all get tired? You don't get exhausted? How do you live that kind of life? How to deal with this? Please pray to God for a clean spirit. Please pray to God against unhealthy competition. Please normalize not noticing what someone is doing. Please learn to not feel pressured. Like, I understand that a lot of you all grew up in homes where from a young age there was already competition even between your siblings. There was competition in the family that when you even come out to the real world and get older, you can't handle it, but get extremely jealous and get into unhealthy competitions that will not help you. Learn to not do something because you're trying to outdo another person. When you find yourself doing something, learn to ask yourself somewhere in your head, why am I doing this thing? Am I trying to show the other person pepe? Learn to do something because you like to do it. Enjoy what you're doing. Make wealth out of what you're doing. Be inspired by what you're doing, rather than constantly keeping terms with what another person is doing so that you will know what to do. Because the person who constantly keeps terms in what another person is doing to know what to do does not know what they are doing. That's just a fact. Your inspiration should come from within. It should come from God. It should come from inside. It should not always come from other people. It should not always come from keeping terms. Every time, what's this girl doing? What's this one doing? So that I'll do. Don't you have your own personality? Where is your uniqueness? It leads to dissatisfaction, discontentment, inner unfulfillment, heart attack, and even death. Yeah, even in your career path. At some point, get to think for yourself, get your inspiration, learn from people higher than you, read as much as you have to, explore as much as you have to, go Google things in your career path, go get exposed in your career path, and then work on your career. This is better than looking at all the people in your career path and trying to know what they are doing. Everybody, what is this one doing? What is this one doing? Let me do. If not, you're going to be a shadow. You'll be a shadow in another person's life. You'll be a shadow in your industry. You'll be a shadow in your career, because it would always look like it's what someone did that you are doing. And people are going to notice it because they are not dumb.